the market or industry that you're in is the reason that maybe you're not doing as good as this other person. But it's not that. It's the frame. Hey guys, it's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. Say it with me. Done is better than perfect. Master one thing at a time. Practice makes better. And this has to work. Let's get it. Hello. What's going on? Awesome party peeps. It's Dr. Sonia here with Jump First. And of course, I'm excited. Happy Friday to you. All right. Today we are talking all things premium courses. As you know, if you are new here, premium courses face-to-face as well as online is what we talk about, and how to package what you know, your expertise, your knowledge, your wisdom that you have gained throughout your lifetime. Okay. Going through all of those experiences, overcoming those challenges that you've overcome. All right. All of that, how to package that into the format of these courses, as well as luxury mentorship and coaching brands and programs. If that interests you, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when new episodes like this drop. And if you are returning, welcome back. Okay, I know that I love you, and I hope that you're having an amazing start to this day. Now let's talk about it. Today I want to talk about what's going on, Tasha? I love to see my mentees in the building. I haven't seen you in a minute, so it's good to see you. Good morning. So it's good morning, UBF. I love you. Sending you much love. And so let's talk about it today, right? It's not the picture, it's the frame. All right. I'm so excited to see my mentees here, y'all. I get super excited. Okay, so it's not the picture, it's the frame. All right, I want to bring this really quickly because it's not what you are presenting. So I want to talk about this from a standpoint of like sales, of putting your content together inside of your courses, as well as like whatever you're selling, especially courses, but products, services, this can work across the board. A lot of times it is not the thing that you're selling, it's not your offer, it's your positioning. So it's how you're framing the thing that you're offering or the thing that you are selling. I also believe, let me back this up real quick. Pro tip, and I need to put this here for a second. If you know you have something, a solution, something that is going to help other people, challenges that you have overcome, things that you don't want to see other people go through, okay, mistakes that you have made, like y'all, it is your moral obligation to sell it. Like, period. It is your moral obligation to sell it. And I truly firmly believe that. And here's why I believe that, because we look at so many people in this world who, and I know for me, growing up and being like conditioned by society, conditioned by corporate America, we would see people, even like the news. I used to watch the news every single morning going to work. Okay. And that was like terrible. When I look back now, I'm like, man, that was a bad way to start my day. But you start to look at like the way that we've been conditioned and seeing like money as evil, right? Like money is evil. Money is evil. Like that's how we were conditioned growing up. I know that's how I was conditioned growing up. And it wasn't necessarily like by my parents. It was like the environment. Like I said, it was corporate America, it was school, it was the news, like all of these things. And so when you start to see money as evil, you also start to see the people that have money as like, oh no, they might be doing some shady stuff, right? Especially when that's all you're seeing. You're being conditioned to see all these negative things being done and happening by people who have money. But here's the thing, you being the person that you are and you being here, I know that you're a good person. I know that you have morals. I know that you have standards. I know that you have ethics. You're not supposed to not have money. You need to be making more money to help more people because you are a good person, because you have morals, because you have standards, because you have values. So yes, it is your moral obligation to sell solutions, to sell the thing that you know is going to help people, and not just one person in your local neighborhood, but people around the world. Okay. Arnaldo, hello. It's good to see you. Darwin, hi. It's good to see you as well. Trinity, it's good to see you. I appreciate y'all being on this morning. Let me know where you're watching from or what time it is where you're watching from, because I like to see the global reach of these episodes. And that goes in line with what I'm talking about. Okay. Like you being a good person, you being of upstanding moral standards and values and all those things. Like you're supposed to be giving your gifts to the world, period. So money does not have to be evil, because if it's in the hands of the right people who are willing to do good, then it's in the hands of the right people who are going to do good and great things. Okay. And that's just it. So let's put that there for a second. You have a moral obligation to sell the thing that you know is going to bring the most good to the most people. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. So when it comes to your offer, again, when it comes to that picture, it's not the picture, it's the frame. Like, think about it like this. I think I've been spending the week with my nieces and my nephew. Okay. It has been wild. They are becoming teenagers. They are teenagers. My nephew's a teen. And did my niece just turn 13? Man, I feel like, okay, so I have two teens and then I have some preteens, but they're teenagers, okay? So they start creeping up, especially in 2025. 10 years old, 11, you're a teenager, okay? At least that's the attitude. And so it's been very interesting, and I have had to get very creative in some ways that I speak. So you think about, like, when you're talking to a kid, what you can ask them to do a thing one way and they'll look at you like you have three heads. And if you just tweak the way that you're asking them to do the thing, like you position it a little bit differently, you can get them to do the thing, right? Without needing to convince them. Sometimes you gotta throw a little something in there, right? Like, hey, they're like, what do I get out of it? I'll take you to the store, or I'll buy you this, or I'll get you this. Sometimes that has to happen, but it really is. I want you to look at, like, it's the way that you're positioning the thing that you are offering. Okay. So it's not the picture, because you're asking them to do the exact same thing, but in a different way. And so it's the frame. And I want you to take that and put that in with your offers, with your courses. It's not your offer. Your offer is amazing. You're a good person, okay? You have morals, you have values, you have overcome mistakes, challenges. You have so many solutions and wins, that ways that you can help other people through your story. So it's not that, because you can't go back and change your story. Your story is your story. It's the way that you frame it. It's the way that you package it. That's the piece, okay? So it's not the picture, it's the frame. I need to bring that real quick because so many people are like hopping from one thing to another thing, thinking that, oh, I got to have a different offer, or they're in one industry and they're trying to flip over to another industry. Like, you ever go to conventions or masterminds? I've been to these things, right? And one of the first things that people will ask you at these places, especially if there is a monetary like cap or investment, if you will, like depending on where you go. So let's say you go to a retreat or mastermind that's 20K. All right, you know the people in the room that are dropping 20K on a mastermind, they're making some money. All right. So we're in this mastermind, and the first thing people ask, what industry are you in? What market are you in? Because clearly we're here for a reason, because we want to up level, right? We want to do some more stuff. All right. We want to learn more things. And so when that happens, what's the trigger though is they feel sometimes that the market that they're in is the reason. And let me know if you've ever felt this. The market or industry that you're in is the reason that maybe you're not doing as good as this other person. But it's not that. It's the frame. That's literally it. Because every market, if you look at it, is saturated. And I hear this from clients all the time, like, well, maybe my market is too saturated and I can't get a foot in the door. Every market is saturated. All right. Car dealerships, Mincy in the building, hair salons, okay, like courses, okay, coaching, like all that stuff is saturated if you look at it. But there's always insurance. There's always still somebody that's doing better than somebody else, because it's your positioning, it's your framework. And so this is why your foundation has to be legitimate. All right. You have to establish authority. You have to establish expertise. You have to position your offer in the right way to the right market. And that's just it. It's not about it being saturated. It's not about you changing your offer. It's not about you needing to switch lanes, okay, and go over here and try this industry. No, it's about the way that you are positioning your offer. Again, you can have the same conversation with someone in a different way, and there'll be a different outcome or a different result. All right, so positioning is key. Arnaldo is 802 where you are. Okay, Northeast in the building. 501, we are 3 hours behind. So maybe Midwest, all right, in the building. I appreciate you being on at 5 a.m. Let's go. I love that. I got up at like 4 this morning. I had to go pick my sister up from the airport, but that was fun. She was like, you are too excited. I was like, I can't help it, girl. These 5 a.m.s get it. J.E. Colley, hello. 1101, what's going on? It's good to see you as well. Hello, what's going on? Is it Camp? Max, hello. It's good to see you. Arnaldo 701, no, Arnaldo 801. Okay, Northeast in the building. Darwin, you are probably Central Time. It's good to see all of y'all. I appreciate y'all for being on. I needed to bring that real quick. I love y'all and thank y'all for showing up on a Friday morning at that. Okay, I hope that you're having an amazing start to this weekend. I always tell people, I said this morning actually to my sister. I was like, I don't want to wait. I was like, why is there so much traffic on the way from the airport? And she was like, oh, it's Friday morning. I was like, I don't want to wait until the weekend to live my life. Okay, so again, you have a moral obligation to sell. It is impacting other people, but also your life. Like, sell your courses, your products, your services. If you know you can help somebody else and you have a solution, you have a moral obligation to sell. Don't wait for the weekend to live. All right, I love y'all so much. I hope this helps and inspires you forward. If you're interested in packaging courses, as always, shameless plug, jumpfirstacademy.org. When you get over it to jumpfirstacademy.org, you're going to see a free training. It takes less than 30 minutes for you to go through it and complete it. And you're not going to want to speed through it anyway. Okay, I promise it's juicy. So you're going to want to go through that training. There are free resources to help you implement at every single step of the training. There are also paid resources to help you implement at every single step of the training. I always say paid helps you go faster because you are invested. All right, so it's up to you what resources you choose. My job is just to present you the pathway to your success. You get to choose which pathway you take. All right, but again, if you take anything from this, you have a moral obligation to sell the solutions, the things that have helped you in life. Sell it to other people, help them in their lives as well. And like I just said, paid, it works faster, is better because you are invested in your success. All right, I always believe that. I will always be an advocate for paid mentorship because we need to reform education. Education doesn't need to stay the same. All right, and I'll save that for another episode because we can go on and on about that. If you haven't already and you are new here, hit that subscribe button, like button, bell notification so you know when new episodes like this drop, and send this to somebody else who needs to hear it today, needs some inspiration. If you don't do anything, just hit the like button. It helps us continue to spread this message globally so we can reach more people with positivity and inspiration. We all need it. All right, I love y'all so much. Have an amazing Friday. I'm gonna try to catch y'all back here this weekend. So again, hit subscribe so you know when I'm live. I appreciate y'all, love y'all, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye y'all.